Hey everyone! Hi, I'm Kathy from Kathy Creates, where I try to inspire you to create. Come on in. I'm going to get us pulled up over here. This is my segment on Craft Around the Clock. And we will get started here. I've got this adorable little shelf sitter that's brand new to our website. I'm going to sneeze. Pardon me, I'm so sorry. And get us pulled up so I can see comments. There we go. All right. Hello, Miss Tracy. Tracy's here already. Okay, so we are going to do this kit. Let me grab a plate right here. This one will work just fine. Get this stuff out of my way. Okay, so this little kit, I'm going to hold it up, but it's not going to do it justice. You're not going to be able to tell so much what it is. This is a little shelf sitter. It says Hop. It's got the bunny for the O. It's going to be super cute. Hello, Miss Tracy. Miss Tracy's got us shared into the group. We are all set. Okay, so let's get rolling. I'm going to grab clean paper towel because the last time it was pretty dirty. I got it pretty painted up. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to paint our backer boards and our base. So with our kits, they all have the sticky back on them. So it makes it super easy. So the very first thing I'm going to do is put my base together. It is a 3-part base. Hello, Miss Cheryl. Hello, Linda. Hello, Miss Mary. Welcome, welcome. So we're just going to put these together, lining them up. Yeah, so we want to make sure they're lined up well. And then we're going to smush them together. So how's everybody doing? I wasn't sure if I'd be able to come live tonight because we are in the middle of an ice storm. Right now we are getting freezing rain and it's getting bad. So I was hopeful that I'd be able to come live. And then the winds are supposed to pick up. So it's going to get a little dicey. We very well could lose power. So we are on a well. I live in a very small town, a village, and we are on a well. We don't have city water here. So when the power goes out, so does our water. So I got home, filled the bathtub because you can't flush the toilet with no water. So I filled up the bathtub. I did supper dishes already. The dishwasher is running while we have power. Because it is entirely possible that we could lose power. And that would be a bad thing. Okay, so what we're going to do is you can see it. This is etched. Can you see those lines? Yeah, you should be able to see those lines. See the lines around it? We're going to paint the outside of that. Doesn't really matter if we paint the rest of it, but around the bunny ears. Because the bunny ears are going to be pink on the inside and they're cut out on the other piece. So we need to be kind of cognizant of that as we're painting. So I'm just going to kind of go around it like so. Not much of this is even going to show, so it's not going to matter a whole lot. But we're just going to get painting here because we got a lot to paint. We only have 45 minutes. That's what Craft Around the Clock time slot is. So we are going to do it to it. Let's see, does that? Yeah, that's covered. Okay. So it doesn't matter on the bunny because the feet are also going to be pink, but there's another layer. So I can paint this whole thing and it doesn't matter. Sonia says nothing bad yet. Cheryl said just rain. Yeah, it's, we're in for it tonight. It's going to get dicey. And then we're going to get a day of a reprieve. And then then we're supposed to get, I think I saw 4 to 6 inches of snow on Saturday into Sunday. Telling ya, it was a little late getting here, but man, winter is here and it's not playing. We're getting all the bad weather. All right, I'm going to hold off on doing the ears. I'm going to finish this part first and then I'll go back and maybe even with a smaller brush to do the ears. So it's a little easier to do. And again, I don't need to really worry about the rest of these letters. I just want to get a good coat down. I thought about canceling tonight because I wasn't sure we'd have power or internet, because either of those could go out at any moment. And I thought, well, let's just go with it and hope for the best. If it never snows in Louisiana, you'll be a happy camper, I bet. Yes, make sure you're commenting because Mom's pulling names and we're probably going to do those this weekend. Hello, Miss Penny. We're probably going to do Happy Mail drawing this weekend, so make sure you are commenting. I'm going to use this smaller brush to go around these ears so I can stay more, it doesn't have to be exact, but it needs to be somewhat close. This is just the background of this. The really, what's the word I want to use? The detailed parts are going to be painted separately. So this isn't as important. And I'm not putting this brush away yet because I'm probably going to have to go over some of this again. So you do want to go in just a little in case you have this off center a little when you put your piece down so it doesn't show. Okay, got that part done. Hello from Nebraska. Is Nebraska getting all this nasty weather that we're getting? 76 in Florida. That's delightful. We were talking to my sister-in-law yesterday, and they went down, they're retired, and so they went on a little mini trip, vacation, 3-week type thing, and they're down in Florida right now, and they're actually down by you, I think, Tracy. They're in that area. I can't remember the name of the town they're in. But they're on that side and down pretty far south. So I think they're kind of in your neck of the woods. But she was saying that it was actually hot and was complaining that it was hot. It was like 86 when we talked to her Monday night, I think it was. Or last night. Last night or Monday night. I can't remember which night we talked to her. Sunday night even, maybe. I don't remember for sure. But yeah, she was complaining. We're like, just stop. Just be quiet. And that they had to have the air on in the camper because they have a camper that they took. So they had to have the air on in the camper, and then there was a problem with it and they had to have service on it. And yeah, so I'm like, oh yeah, terrible problem to have as we're getting ice storms. This is our 3rd ice storm in a week. So yeah, we're kind of over this. We don't usually get ice. So I think this is all part of that climate change stuff going on. Okay, that looks pretty good. Oh, nope, we got to do the base yet. Let's do our base. I want my base the same color. Drag my shirt through this. Oh, I love this green too, Bonnie. This is Pistachio Mint. I'm not a big green fan, but I do like this one. It's just very springy to me. It screams spring. Let's try this real quick to see if we need another coat. And as you can see, Mary is on here on her business page. And any of my business sisters from Craft Around the Clock, feel free to come in on your business page. And for all of you watching, feel free to give them a quick follow too. I know they'd love it. So I don't know if you guys saw, and I'm not going to get the name of this right, but I'm in an event in March, and it's going to be super fun. It's a different event. I don't think it's ever been done with all 3 of these before. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. And it's, we're partnering up with, let's set this aside. Oh, we need to do our pink. Let's not put that aside quite yet. Essential Stencils, Digital Deco Design, and oh gosh, I just lost the name of the Totally Dazzled. I was gonna say I just lost the name of the bling. And what they're gonna do is we have to use 1 piece from each of them, and it's gonna be fun. It's in March. I've got it on my stories. I posted about it I think yesterday. Make sure you check that out because there is a lot of your favorite crafters are in that. And it's going to be a lot of fun. And it's going to be, honestly, I'm a little nervous because to use all 3 of those is going to be using a stencil and the bling or using the print and the bling, no problem. But using the print and a stencil, that's going to get a little tricky. I think I have an idea. I think I've kind of picked out the ones I want to use. But I'm not going to lie. I'm a little nervous about it. It's a little out of my wheelhouse, so it's going to be a little nerve-wracking. Mariana says 3 inches. Yeah, Cheryl, it will be fun. Yeah, Mary, you're in it too, aren't you, Mary? I think Mary's another one of the creators that's going to be in it. There's a whole list of them, and it's on my page. I did post it. I posted it in a story and then also a post. So make sure you check that out because I think it's going to be cool. My job officially retired me today before my actual retirement date. Is that a good thing, Tracy? Are you happy about that or not happy about that? We're going to pull off our bunny here in a second, and we're going to see if we've got this in the right spot. So I want to make sure that we have covered what we need to with the pink. We have. We are good. Okay, so we can set this aside now. So as you can see, I just painted the insides of those ears pink because as you can see from this, they're cut out. Okay. Yes, Mary is in it too. So yeah, a lot of your favorites are going to be in this. So it's going to be so fun. Okay, so we got to do the same thing here. I have to come in here with my pink for the feet. Let me pull this off here real quick. We need to come in here with pink and do where the hearts are. So let me find, oh, this will work. I'm just going to kind of scratch it a little so I can tell where. Yeah, that worked okay. So I can tell where I need to be pink because the rest of it needs to be white. There we go. Okay. And it's not too bad. It's just this corner really that is an issue. So I just want to make sure. The rest of it doesn't really matter, but that corner I need to stay kind of close because it's going to go over the edge of my bunny foot. The rest of it doesn't really matter. You can go out of the line a little bit. Okay. Let's try that. No black and white tonight. Actually, I don't think there is on this project. I don't think I'm going to. I might, if I have time. I do have one little trick up my sleeve I might do. Or we may throw a bow on here. You never know. Me too, Bonnie. I love the dimensional ones. Okay. All right, that should be good. I think that's the only thing I need the pink for. Okay, let's move along here. All right, so these need to be painted white. This needs to be painted white. His hands need to be painted white. I believe, oh, I forgot the nose needs pink. Darn it. Okay, we'll get that in a second. All right, so let's go to white. There are a lot of pieces to this guy, but I think we're doing, yeah, we're doing okay. We still have a half hour. We are doing fine. And I think for this, I think I will use a sponge. Especially, let's pull these off of that. Let's pull our carrots off. We'll put all of these up here on this. And that will make my life a little bit easier. There we go. Okay, so by doing the sponge, I'm kind of keeping these etched lines in here on his face that I'll be able to go back with my little picker and kind of, you know, bring them back a little, because they're getting covered a little bit when I paint this, but it's not bad. So we'll be able to go in, and we don't have to go all the way around this because there is a piece that goes right here in the middle. There's a little egg that he's holding. So we don't have to do that all the way. Oops, my computer just went to sleep. Wakey, wakey. Yep, there's the kit. Mom just posted the link. The link is also up in the description, and it's a featured link on the post. So there's all kinds of places to find the link. So now the debate is, do I go to work in the morning right away when it's going to be super icy and roads are going to be atrocious? Or do I wait a couple hours because it's supposed to stop and then it'll clear up? My vote is most likely going to be to wait until it clears up. Okay, so this is, the center of this is the egg. Okay, and that's going to go right down here between his feet. So I am going to paint that white for right now. I'm not sure it's going to stay white, but we're going to paint it white just to get a base coat on there. And we don't need to worry about that because his little hands are going to go over the top, so we don't have to worry about the sides of that. I am going to take my little picker though, and I'm going to go into those lines. I don't need to worry about the circle. The circle is his nose, and we do have a piece that's going to go over that, so we don't have to worry about that. So let's get these dry. So if you're new to my page, the way that I word you Happy Mail is, as we do our lives, we draw names. My mom's on the back end there doing the names, and she's posting it as Kathy Creates. And we then draw a name from all the names that she pulls throughout the month. And then on or around the 13th of the month, we pull a name for Happy Mail. And then I usually send you out something from our wood shop, so one of these kits or something from the wood shop. And then we also usually send out either napkins or some craft supplies or some blanks or just something, other stuff. So I love to give back to my followers. Okay, that is pretty good for him. Let's do this, and then I'll go back with my picker and get those lines cleaned up again, where we've etched the lines in for his whiskers. This is someone on Marketplace for $30. Wow. Over $600 worth pieces. That is a deal. You are set for surfaces for quite some time then, lady. That is awesome. That's when and if I ever get around to cleaning my craft room, I will be selling a bunch of stuff too. Because I have a whole bunch of stuff that I'm never going to use. And I need to just get rid of it because I don't have room. All right, let's go in here and pick our lines. And I'm just pulling that paint out of those lines. I'll hold this up and you can see what I'm talking about because, like, look at his eyes. Can you see? Oh, that's kind of blown out. I don't know if I can show that. I think you can see it, but see how you can't really see his eyes, but you can see the other lines? That's because I didn't pick out the other lines, which is fine because those we're going to use a paint pen for. My pleasure, Sonia. I enjoy giving. It's fun for me to send you guys fun stuff. Okay. So I think these are done. So I think, let's check. Yep, we're good there. And we're good there. Okay, so we can put our feet together. So again, everything is peel and stick. So we're making basically we're doing a puzzle, a wood puzzle with stickers, basically is what it amounts to. Okay. I love this little kit. It's just so darling. Oops, oops, oops. Okay. And there we go. There he's got his little feet on. Okay. And then this piece will go right here. And we'll put his little hands on. But first, I need to decide if I'm going to leave this. Well, how much time do we have? 22 minutes. I'm not sure because we got a lot more to paint. We're going to leave that sit for right now because I'm not positive what I'm doing there. I have an idea, but if we have time, we'll do it. All right. So now we are going to paint the tops of our carrots. And that is very simple to do with a little sponge. Tops of our carrots are going to be this darker green. And we're going to go back and highlight them with the lighter green. Okay, that is done. Now we're going to do the bottoms of our carrots with this orange. This is just pumpkin orange. It's the Hobby Lobby brand. Just need a dab. Now these also have the etching on them, but I like to kind of bring out the highlights with a paint pen on these. So I'm not going to worry about the lines. I'm just going right up to that edge. There we go. Okay, those are done. I keep pulling up my sleeve, but I want to make sure. Hey, Sue, I'm doing great. How are you? Aw, Tracy, you're so sweet. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that so much. All right, so let's grab a teeny tiny little brush. Let me find my, I have a couple of really tiny little detail. That's too big. Where are my tiny, tiny, tiny? That's too big. There we go. This one's a lot smaller. So now I'm going to just go into that light green and I'm going to put some highlights. I'm just going to kind of drag it. one. Sue, how's your granddaughter doing? I saw you had posted that was she out of the hospital or just off the vent? I can't remember what you said. Is she still doing well, I hope? All right, I do need to paint this guy white. Now this is the little eggs, 5 cents. So this one will go back with the picker and kind of pick those out so that it's still visible. Oh, thanks, Bonnie. Okay, that should be good on that. Let's try that open. Oh, thanks, Cheryl. We're not done with the carrots. We're going to do more to them. The computer keeps wanting to time out on me. She's doing better. She is out of the hospital to finish recovering. Oh my goodness. I'm so thankful for that. That is fabulous news. I'm telling you, the power of prayer, right? I mean, that's incredible. Okay, let's dry these guys and get these out of the way. We just have our H and our P to paint. And then our little bow tie and our nose. Oh, we need to do our little nose pink. Let's see. Let's get our little nose. This is our nose. Oops. See why you want these taped down? They're so little and it's hard to paint. Darn it. Let's put it back on this. There we go. So much easier. Okay, so I'm debating on what I want to do for my bow tie. Not sure yet, so we're not going to do that one yet. Okay, so now we've got our H and our P to do. Oh, I can't even imagine, Sue. You guys have been through it, man, let me tell you. Let's hit that with one more coat. That should be good. All right. So I'm going to paint one of these purple and one of them pink. But I think I'm going to use the other pink. I think I'm going to use a real bright pink for the letters. Okay, let's move these out of the way. What are we doing on time? Okay, we still have 15 minutes. We're good. We're almost done, so we have lots of time to do detail work, so that's good. Okay, let's dry this little guy real fast. My 2 favorite colors, pink and purple. Yeah, me too. Pink mainly, but I can get me into some purple too. I like this purple too. This is a pretty lavender. This is Anita's Hyacinth. Okay. Our H is painted. I don't think it'll need another coat. That's kind of what I was thinking, Bonnie. I was thinking pink with purple. that guy's kind of done. We're still going to go back and do some details. Mainly pink, but a light to pastel purple. Agreed. But I love this pink. This is just called pink. This is the Hobby Lobby pink. And I love this color. It's virtually the same as this matte. You guys know how much I love my brighter pinks. I love pretty much any color of pink. Pink is my color. But I really like, my favorite color is this shade. This to a little bit darker. Okay. Tracy, you like dark colors? I'm all about buffalo plaid and pink. That's my thing. Now, I know no one is shocked by that. Buffalo plaid's got to be in there. It's hard to see with all these lights because the shine of the wet paint, it's kind of hard to tell. There, I think I got it all. Let's go ahead and do our bow tie. The darker pink. I'm going to do that. Okay. All right, and then I've got my Posca pens back here. We're gonna get these guys out and do some details. Let's see. So what do I want? I want my white one out for sure. I need my black one out. Because I'm debating on the whisker. Well, I need it for the eyes for sure. So we'll start with these two and go from there. Okay, and we are off to the races. All right, I love doing the little line, dot, 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 line, dot, dot, dot. I love doing that on my pieces. So we're going to do that on the H. And it's so easy to do with these Posca pens. I get quiet when I'm concentrating. I love using the pens for detail work. Yes, me too. Bonnie, you know me too. Bonnie likes the colors too, but is partial to the neutrals and the black and whites. Yeah, me too. I like to accent with the other colors, but my primary is neutral. I like to have little pops of some color here and there. Okay, So our H is done, and look how cute it is. Super cute. Okay, so we're going to set that guy aside. Let's go ahead and do our carrots. So I'm just going to draw little detail lines on our little carrots, kind of mirroring where the little lines are etched, but not like crazy worried about that. Okay, just going to do those super quick. Okay, those are done. All right, what did I want the black for? Oh, I got to put eyeballs. Eyeballs on a bunny. And they are etched on, so you just got to fill in the dot. Okay, I do have a purple. We could do our dots. Now let's do, because I want them smaller than that. Let's do them with the end of a skewer for that. And we're just going to go. Maybe we'll paint the center of it purple. Well, I don't know. Maybe we'll just leave it. There's our little bow tie. I think I kind of like it that way. I think we'll just leave it. And I think for our P, I think we're going to do polka dots on that too. My computer keeps timing out on me here. Say spring and it can arrive anytime now. Absolutely. Very cute. Thank you, Linda. I guess this is what I'm hoping. Wishful thinking. I've moved on from Valentine's since Valentine's is in 2 days. I thought, well, it's time to move on. We're going to do some spring and Easter. And maybe a couple everyday pieces here and there. I got a lot of them really close right here, so I got to kind of tighten it up over here too. Oops, that one didn't get any paint. I can't do 2 dips. I have to do a dip and a dot. Ah, shoot. I just dropped my sponge into my purple paint. So you can see there's really no rhyme or reason to this. I'm just putting polka dots. I think when you try to get too precise with polka dots, it starts to look a little weird. Excuse me. So I like the random pattern. Just did it again. Might as well just leave it there. It's just going to be there. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. And there's our P. Look how cute it is. Perfect. All right, do we have time to do my little... No, we do not. Okay. So we are going to just paint this guy. Let's go. Let's do green. Let's do a green egg. How about that? We're going to do a green egg real quick because we have 5 minutes to finish this guy. Just got to find the brush that I can do this with. Maybe we'll paint pink purple or pink polka dots on our green egg. We'll do bigger ones. Okay. where did I put? I want bigger. I don't want that size. Let's see what I got here. I want right here. I don't want quite this big, so I'm going to use the tip end. That's perfect. That's the size I want for polka dots on our egg. And then we're going to put this little feller together and call it a day. There we go. Okay, we are all painted. This isn't going to be dry, but it'll be dry enough. I can put it together that way. Okay, let's go. We have 3 minutes. Can we get it put together that quick? Who thinks I can do it that quick? All right, and we'll get our little hands. Now our polka dots are still going to be wet, so I got to be somewhat careful here. We're going to put our bunny hands on. Okay. We're going to put our bow tie on. And our bunny will be done. Yeah, well, we got to go do the nose yet. I'm going to push that down with that since it's still wet. And this is our little bunny nose. Goes right there. Okay, there's our little bunny so far. Isn't he cute? Okay. Let's bring this back over. Let's put her together. Kelly says she has faith in me that I can do it. I think I can too. I've got enough experience doing these kits that I think I can do it too. Okay. Let's do our H next. That's the joy of these kits. They're so fast to actually put together once you have them everything painted, because it's peel and stick. There is no glue. Okay, this one's going to be tricky because these polka dots are not even close to dry, and I don't know where I'm going to push this one down. This one's going to be tricky. Okay, so it's there. I'm going to use this and go between the polka dots to push it down. Okay. So it's almost together. That's what we got. Gotta get some carrots on here though. We're gonna put one right here. And we're gonna put one over here. And then one of these goes, I guess there's a spot right there that's dry. We can put it on. Thanks, Sharon. This is on our website if anyone is interested. Okay, so the last thing to do is to tie a string, which I'm out of time. Tie a string and hang our little 5 cents off of our little hop, okay? And then it just sits right down here in its little base. And there you have it. I did it. It's perfect timing. The only thing we're missing is I just got to tie a little string around here to put our little 5-cent eggs. Well, actually it goes over here like so. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope you have a nice evening. I hope you stay safe if you're in the path of this nasty storm that's heading our way. And I will let you go. All right. Thanks so much. Have a great evening.